A good Erev Shabbos. Today is not Friday, it is Erev Shabbos. We are turning our Friday into Erev Shabbos, and we're getting ready for the very last Shabbos of the year, the Shabbos, to be able to repair all the previous Shabbosim that we did not get right. To be able to turn all of our Fridays into Erev Shabbos that we did not get right. This is a big Friday, a big Erev Shabbos, and a big Shabbos. Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos is generally sponsored by Mendy Tzvur Fishman, Eskuschai, Rivka Matzvur Fredo, in memory of Rabbi Jones and Sachs, of Yaakov Tzvi, Ben David Aryeh. Sponsored as well. Turn Friday into Erev Shabbos this week is sponsored as well by Rabbi Metechin in honor of his parents, Ben Tzir and Raz Metechin. In memory of his grandparents, Harry and Regina Goodworth, Tzvi Ben Naftali, and Rivka Bas Asher Yechiel, the neshama Shadav and Aliyah. Thank you so much for your generosity and for your sponsorship. And so this is the last Shabbos of the year, the last Erev Shabbos of the year. We have to embrace it fully, lean into it, live it, experience it fully. And part of Shabbos is not only eating and elevating the eating, the Kedusha v'Tahara, not only Dibur, our speaking, elevating and making sure that V'daber Davar, that our speaking, our topics of speech, and our themes of speech, and our manner of speech, and our vocabulary of speech reflects that it's Shabbos. But also, as we've been discussing for the last couple of weeks, and we'll finish this week, Shena b'Shabbos Tanug, the notion that sleeping on Shabbos, Mishabachas, it's praiseworthy, it's wonderful, it's great. And we wondered why. Ordinarily, we think that sleeping life away, sleeping is very counter what we believe in. We believe that one shouldn't sleep too much, that Shena for tzaddikim is bad for them and bad for the world. And one of the Kinyanei Torah, one of the ways we acquire Torah is Miyot Shena, is limiting the amount of sleep. We don't want to sleep life away. In fact, Rosh Hashanah coming up, the Ramah brings down, we don't sleep on Rosh Hashanah. It's not just a Baba Maisa. One of the ideas of Tashlach is we feed the fish. The fish don't ever close their eyes. They don't ever fully fall asleep. And we on Rosh Hashanah are meant to stay awake. The shofar wakes us up. It is the alarm. It awakens us. It arouses us. We don't sleep on Rosh Hashanah. We are awake. We are alive. We are renewed. We are refreshed. So if Rosh Hashanah we don't sleep, then why in Shabbos Tafka do we sleep? So Rav Meyer quotes from the Arizal. The Arizal was very strict after having the Suda on Shabbos day to take a nap, and he spoke about. Rav Meyer explains that there are several levels of sleep. The first level of sleep, he says, is you want to escape, you want to numb, you want to just pass out, you don't want to live in this world. The second level of sleep is to renew, to refresh, to re-energize. The third level of sleep is a spiritual level of sleep. It's not an escape or numbing, which is bad. It's not to rejuvenate and re-energize, which is good, but in small bites. It is a spiritual experience. It is an exercise in bittul. We nullify ourselves, we relinquish ourselves, we surrender ourselves to Hashem. Sleep is a portion, a taste of death. And when we sleep, we say, Hashem, I'm giving you my soul. You're in charge, you're in control. I'm perfectly at peace. I'm perfectly at rest. I'm demonstrating that by going to sleep. And that's why the Arizal would sleep on Shabbos, because Shabbos is the elevated, heightened day of holiness and Kedusha, of Emunah and Bitachon and Dveikus, of clinging to and trusting and connecting with Hashem. So Hashem, to demonstrate how close, how connected I am to you, I give you my soul. I fall asleep. I surrender. I'm perfectly at rest. Says Rabbi Shemari, even if that is the intent, even if that is the kavanah, it's obvious one should not excessively sleep. Because when a person is sleeping, when they should be working and alive and spending time with family and learning and reading and davening, ze'atzmo pagam. Don't use our insight into the spiritual value of sleep as an excuse or a cop-out to oversleep, to sleep excessively, to sleep too long. Whatever elevated state we get in from a beautiful davening or a beautiful meal or beautiful learning, if we sleep our life away, if we sleep Shabbos away, we've missed out on the possibility of the Holy Shabbos. But when we sleep with the right intent, when we fall asleep with the right mindfulness, when we go to sleep as a religious experience, it's elevating, it's enriching, it's empowering. Be wise and be regulated and be in control, because for a regular person, the best use of Shabbos time, learn Torah, spend time with family, laugh and play. Don't sleep it away. So sleep, yes, take a nap after lunch, but in moderation, Now you'll ask, wonders Rav Meyer, V'im Tomar, Im Kein Madua Inyan Zeh Miyuchad L'Shabbos. So if sleep is a religious experience and a religious exercise, if going to sleep with mindfulness and the proper kavanah, the proper intent is surrendering to Hashem, is bittul, Harei L'chora Gam B'chol. So why not on a Tuesday? Why not on a Thursday? Why not on a Monday? If you have the right mindfulness and the right intent, if you're going to sleep for the right reason, if you're going to sleep as a religious experience, why doesn't it have value and virtue? Why don't we praise it on the other days of the week? Why only on Shabbos? Why only on Shabbos? And Rabbi Efrem says you could ask the same about eating. All week long we eat in moderation. All week long we control our eating. All week long we eat one course. And yet, come Shabbos, we sit at the table, delicacies and dips, and we expand so many courses. Of course, still healthy, moderation, the right measure, the right foods. But clearly, our achila, our eating on Shabbos, is expanded. We are indulging in eating on Shabbos that we don't do the rest of the week. So why? If we can eat with holiness and sanctity, if we can sleep with holiness and sanctity, why don't we eat and sleep in a holy and sacred way all week long? And Rabbi Efrem ends as follows: Habiyur because in order to eat with the right intent, in order to sleep in the right way, it requires enormous spiritual energy. Koach gadol. Because we are physical beings, we are bodies, and the physical world we live in drags us down. It lowers us to want to sleep for the wrong reasons and eat for the wrong reasons. When do we have the inner strength? When do we have the power? When do we have a neshama, which is yeteira? Not just one soul, we have an expanded soul, two souls. On Shabbos, we are elevated and heightened. We're spiritual and we're holy. We have the space and the breath and the mindfulness and the capacity to eat for the right reasons and sleep for the right reasons. So it's not that on Shabbos I don't have to eat. It's not on Shabbos I don't have to think at all. And now I can just eat, sleep, and indulge and be merry. It's the opposite. Shabbos, because I have serenity and peace, because I have some space. Shabbos, because I have a neshama that's yeteira, now I have the capacity to eat in a holy way, to sleep in a holy way. So all week long I'm running, I'm going, I'm conquering, I'm creating. All week long I'm tempted. All week long I'm dragged down by the body. All week long I'm distracted by technology and to-do lists. So I could bakoshi, barely get by eating, sleeping the right way. But Shabbos, we slow things down. Shabbos, we're mindful. Shabbos, our neshama is yeteira. Our neshama, our soul is even further expanded. So now I can indulge in more eating and sleeping because I could do it for the right reasons and in a holy way. In a holy way. Shabbos, we can enter this avodah. V'lecho v'yashen gam me'ever lama shehuchra latzlich l'romei mesak. Be ready early. Be ready early. Go into Shabbos with peace, serenity, calm, love, light. Be ready early. Turn this last Friday into Erev Shabbos and turn this last Shabbos into our best and our holiest Shabbos. In that way, transform all the Shabbos and all the Erev Shabbos of the year that we didn't do our best. That we hear Besoros Tovos Yeshuas v'Nechamos, end the year and its curses and begin the year and all of its brachas. May you have a happy Shabbos, a healthy Shabbos, and a holy Shabbos. A Shabbos with a neshama that is yeteira. A Shabbos where we turn our eating into sleeping into religious experiences.